I told him that the Chinese man in one of the companies was the illegitimate son of a member of the Standing Committee of China. He said that couldn't be true. The guy was born in the United States. I said that those born in the United States are indeed part of the Chinese Communist Party's gene plan. This American-born Chinese is one of the people who controls the secrets of almost all human beings. He has more information than the CIA. I said if one day he sits in the interrogation chair, you will ask him 2 questions: who was behind the Sinovac vaccine? When did Sinovac technology started, and what's the relationship between AI, Sinovac technology, and vaccines?
Hello, my name is Ava. I'm so happy to be here. Hi, Henry. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Ava. Hi, Henry, and global fellow fighters. Very happy and excited to be with you again for the broadcasting of Taking Down CCP.
Hello, Ava. Hello, Richard. Thank you again for having me on, and it's great to see you again.
Okay, so let's go to our PPT. Henry, please go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ava. Please look at the first slide. The summary of safety concerns in the U.S. of pharmacovigilance plan. Okay, the safety concerns. Yeah. The first one is important identify the risks. So it's alpha, laxis. So important potential risks. It's like vaccine-associated enhanced disease, including vaccine-associated enhanced respiratory disease. The last one is the missing information used in the pregnancy and lactation, used in pediatric individuals, younger than 12 years old of age. Vaccine effectiveness. Okay, next slide. Thank you. Okay, so this one shows important identified risks. So please look at the post authorization cases evaluation. Total number of cases in the reporting period. The number is 42,086. Okay, laxis. Since the first temporal authorization for the emergency supply under Regulation 174 in the UK, December the 1st, 2020, and through February 28th, 2021, 1,833 potentially relevant cases were retrieved from the anaphylactic reactions, SMQ. Search strategy, applying the MetaDRA algorithm. These cases were individually reviewed and assessed according to Brighton collaboration BC definition and level of diagnostic certainty as shown in the table below. So it's a Brighton collaboration level. It's a breakdown into 5 levels, and with each number of cases. So for the level 1, it's 292, 311 cases, and BC level 3, 10 cases. BC level 4, 391 cases, while BC 5, 831 cases. In total is 1,833. So level 1 indicates a case with the highest level of diagnostic certainty of laxis, whereas the diagnostic certainty is lowest for level 3. Level 4 is defined as quote-unquote reported events of anaphylaxis with efficient evidence to meet case definition, and level 5 is not a case of anaphylaxis. Next one, please do the next one. Thank you. So the last one, important identified risks. Okay, there are 1,002 cases, 54% of the potentially relevant cases retrieved, 2,958 potentially relevant events from anaphylactic reaction SMQ search strategy, meeting BC level 1 to level 4. Country of incidence, UK 261, US 184, Mexico 99, Italy 82, Germany 66, Spain 38, France 36, Portugal 22, Denmark 20, Finland, Greece 19 each, Sweden 17, Czech Republic, Netherlands 16 each, Belgium, Ireland 13 each, Poland 12, Austria 11, and the remaining 57 cases originated from 15 different countries. Relevant events seriousness, serious, like 2,341 cases, non-serious 617. Gender, females 876, male 106, unknown 20. Age, the number equals 961, range from 16 to 98 years, mean equals 54.8 years, medium equals 42.5 years. Relevant event outcome, fatal, resolved or resolving 1,922, not resolved 229, resolved with sequina 48, unknown 754. Most frequently reported relevant PTS greater than or equals to 2% from the anaphylactic reaction SQM strategy. Anaphylactic reaction 435, dyspnea 356, rash 190, pruritus 175, erythema 193, anaphylactic shock 80 cases, hypertension 72, chest discomfort 71, swelling face 70, pharyngeal swelling 68, and lip swelling 64. Conclusion: evaluation of BC cases level 1 to level 4 did not reveal any significant significant safety information. Anaphylaxis is appropriately described in the product's labeling as are non-anaphylactic hypersensitivity events. Surveillance will continue. Okay, thank you, Eva.
Thank you so much, Henry. Oh, there's a lot of number, and I hope Richard help to explain more, let people understand, especially me. I really want to understand what's going on there. PPT is so nice. I want to
thank you.
Remember the number. Sorry.
Yeah. Actually, thank you, Eva. Thank you, Henry. Actually, this, from last broadcasting, our this series is focused on one document, which is about the side effect react or on the COVID-19 vaccine of the Pfizer called BN1626, I believe it's, and but actually when we look at these documents, it's FDA folded documents, but this document is prepared by Pfizer itself. So now we can understand why in these documents actually all of the information is to me, it's like ridiculous because it's not true. Because, first, we know that until today, Pfizer is a person or the company who, made the vaccine, but this vaccine is killing the people. So I think in this report, the Pfizer, they take the COVID vaccine as a common, all kinds of the age category vaccine of children, right? Like during the past decades. So they, in this file, they put the safety concern in several risks. So the important identified risk is anaphylaxis. This word, medical words, actually to the common words like allergy. I think the word that we people understand is allergy. I hate this kind of the medical words. It's crazy. But allergy as an important identified risk. Now, today we look at this side effect of the COVID vaccine of Pfizer. It's crazy, right? They put it only the allergy as the identified risk, and also the second, the potential risk is like VAEDs, like vaccine-associated enhanced disease. And the missing information is about pregnancy or the pediatric situation, like children. But when we went through this document, really, we I think it's an opportunity for us to know how this Pfizer and the vaccine company are crazy for this kind of COVID vaccine, because they they are fooling the whole world. I believe they colluded with the FDA, and they just give these documents full of lie and full of untrue information. And then because we know that after the COVID vaccine, that so many people died in sudden. We had a lot of cases on the media, that sudden death, right? A lot of football player globally, right? So they just died, and on the street there are so many video clips. We still remember, like 5 years ago, this kind of case is not single case, a lot. But in this file or report, Pfizer never mentioned that. And they never mentioned about any other serious side effect, like a blood clot, and then all kinds of serious diseases. And yeah, and they put the allergy as a one single category, main reaction or side effect to this COVID vaccine. I think it's like the Pfizer is fooling the whole world. So what do you think, Ava?
Yeah, I would in the before we we have a no mild school. The time I didn't know, I think FDA is the boss for, because of the government, right? And we believe oh, that's the government, and whenever they tell us we believe oh, it's true or it's good for us. But now after this, like today when we're doing the broadcast, I find out I have a question, Richard. The Pfizer is the truly owner, right? The boss. I mean, Pfizer is the boss. Now everybody listen to the Pfizer, right? So what's the powerful is because the Pfizer have money, and they control whenever the people, and then
I think it's like
to
what we discussed or exposed before, that as you mentioned several times, that Pfizer and Google and they have the common shareholder, the top 10 shareholders. They have 6 or 7 same shareholders. They control Pfizer and they control Google. So now,
yeah, I like the chart you
everything
made.
is like reasonable now. We know the liar, and they told us the lie as a truth, to brainwash the common people. And they said, oh, the vaccine is effective, and the vaccine has even no dangerous side effect, and it's okay, and it's can cure or can defend against the COVID-19 CCB virus. But all lies. But the media is like the control. They control everything.
Yeah, I think the next time we bring out before you made the chart a really nice one and can show how much percentage they have the own actually you said it's a Google Vanguard. I remember they really it's a whole family. They are one family. But now the people like of course Miles Go told us before and the whistleblower time, we know the FDA or CDC, they actually they just they kind of listen to the Pfizer, listen to this kind of big company. What about how do you think, Henry?
Yeah, okay, thank you guys. Thank you, Richard's interpretation. And then, so it makes sense now. You can see, I remember, like every time when I search ivermectin through, in Google, and it tells you very, very, like the information, very negative, the information about in ivermectin. So after we, we Miles, the founder of the Federal Republic, NFFC, and then we know that just follow the money, you understand everything. And look, right now we are living in an absurd world. On one hand, a safe medicine like ivermectin can be demonized as a horse medicine when it was discovered and applied to humans has been like a decades ago, and discovered and applied to humans for decades. Right now there are 37 like a billion doses has been applied to the humans, and there is not reported not that reported side effect cases less than 2,000. So no serious life-threatening issues. So even WHO, like a website says it's one of the safest, like a medicine. So on the other hand, as you guys pointed out, COVID vaccine, as you can see from these, data, clearly, harms or even kills people because of it. Millions of people lose their lives, even more than casualty claimed in World War I and World War II put together, as like a Miles mentioned. You cannot make it up. It was like so this kind of vaccine mandate upon world population. It's effective, poisonous, but MSM and big tech cover it up like yeah, you just mentioned in Google. So just follow the money, you understand everything. They cover it up and then pressured by the by some governments. So when people now are waking up for the facts, those bad players, politicians say, hey, we didn't, mandate. People are voluntary. But people could not take, like airplane, could not go to classroom, could not go to the library, could not go to a restaurant. So they could not see the doctor. They are not mandatory. So one more thing, when those bad players or politicians saying they didn't mandate, it shows that they already knew they got caught lying about COVID-19 vaccine. So that means they already know it doesn't work. So since it's not work, and then why you mandate? So that's the Odin Miles can help us understand. So that's why we are here. Thank you, Eva.
Yeah, when you talk about the mandate for the vaccine, I remember my friend's wife got the cancer like 3 years ago, and the time I told him don't take the vaccine again, because the time I know is his wife already took twice, but he told me the hospital tell them if you not take the third time vaccine, not give a surgery. Oh my God, that time I feel like I can't see. I just like cannot talk. Feel like how can I say? But this is a really like very, very sad actually. And also like last week, do you guys know the news? 6 years old singer, very famous, died suddenly. And also one of the singer, 54 years old, is a Chinese singer. They died. I think the vaccine must be, they took the vaccine, right? So how about let's take Miles Guo's one of the clip and then we come back to talk.
疫苗在疫苗问题面前占有即使有了这个人类上最伟大、最聪明的选择没打疫苗，但是大家没有多少人懂得感恩。在所有的宗教和人类的哲学，包括西方的、东方的、中方的、欧亚的，最后就是说，当你得到了上天眷顾的时候，你不懂得感恩的时候，你可能将失去一切。你们不用感郭文贵的恩，但你必须要记住新中国联邦，你必须要知道新中国联邦对你的带来的这些东西，你必须要知道爆料革命战友们给你带来的东西这是很关键的。
So we remember, Masco told us we must remember and we appreciate NFSC. Of course, I hope like people, if like our fellow fighter, I hope everybody, I think, yes, everybody remember my schools told us not take the vaccine. Also appreciate so much for our whistleblower time. How about Richard? What do you want to say?
Yeah, actually, my school told, as you said, and Henry said that my school told us the COVID-19 virus is a CCP virus. It's not, the vaccine is a people. Actually, it's already killed millions and millions of people globally, and still people. But the good thing is that on the way to its tomb, be taken down soon. That's a very good exciting.
Okay, I think, yeah. Okay, so Harry, do you want to say something about this?
Yeah, just one word, like I think it's the humility is the only key to response to what Nelson said. We are not we didn't give credit to the NFSC. If we make a mistake, we just say, yeah, I'm wrong. So that's my philosophy. Yeah, if like Mao said it's true and it's can be verified, and then yeah, I just change myself. That's easy. Okay, so
Okay, time's up. So see you next week, same time. Take down CCP. Thank you.
Take down CCP.
take down CCP.
Take down CCP.